So another big question that I get constantly is about writing. And people know me for two things, that I write books and courses and things like that, information, and I also write copy for marketing. Some people seem to like my copy, so they wonder, how do you write strong, great copy, what we call compelling copy, if you're not a professional copywriter? And that's a great question, because I would say this right now, that if you can put some of your attention and you can learn one skill, it would be the skill of marketing. And of that skill of marketing, I would say that copywriting, to me, is the number one skill you can have. Now, I want to go through, I can't give you I'm not going to say, oh, here's this, the 18 principles of copywriting, because A, we don't have the time for it, and B, you're not going to remember it, and C, that's not what's important. What's important is the overarching understanding of how to write strong copy. What's the key to it? People say all the time, Harv, what's the secret to writing great copy? I'm going to give you my secret, all right? There's probably other secrets out there that people have. This is what I believe. This is what I teach my son Jesse, who's now a very, very strong copywriter himself, all right? And now the more he does this, the more he feels strongly about the copy and the more compelling it is. Here it is. Here's the word. Ready? Compassion. Compassion. Copywriting, sales copy, what's the goal of it? The goal is to have people purchase what you've got, or at least come to your place of business or come to your site, etc., etc. Yes or yes. And how do you do that? Well, most people, when they write copy, they're writing about themselves. Oh, I'm great. My product's great. Here's the benefits of my product. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like all the standard stuff. But what they don't do is they don't show the person reading or listening or watching that they understand them, that they really understand what they're going through. You see, again, what are people giving you their money for? Why would someone give you their money? Because you are what? Solving a what? A problem, a big or little problem for them. And so that's why you get paid. As an entrepreneur, you're nothing but a problem solver. And so that's why they give you their hard-earned money. That's why you give other people their hard-earned money, because you're solving a problem. And if you cannot have people understand that you understand their problem, they're not going to buy from you. So that's the key thing. Compassion, understanding, walk a mile in their shoes. So what I think about, and when I'm teaching copywriting, is, okay, who is your customer? Try to picture that customer. And what is their life like? And what are they going through? Why are they even interested in what you have? Why they might be interested? What problem do they have that you or your product or service can help solve? Show them, tell them that you understand that problem. And when you truly understand, when you can sit in their seat, walk in their shoes, and say, I understand how you feel. And I've had this situation, or we've had many, many clients in that situation. And describe the situation that they're in. Show them that you know the problem. Describe that problem. What's it feel like? What's it look like? What's their experience of it? Like when I was broke for 10 years. Very, very long years. They seemed like centuries, because I was broke all the time. And so that's why one of the reasons I teach what I'm teaching now. But, I can totally relate to people who have money issues. And somebody don't even know why. It's like, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. It's not working. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating as hell. And I'll tell you what, I was embarrassed. I didn't want to even go out, because I was single time. What if a girl asked me, what do I do? And they see my jalopy car, and I don't have money to take them out for a date. And it was like, I didn't even want to go out. It was like, I was lonely. And so, I can relate to people who are in that position. And so can you, whether you're in that position or you can understand the position. And then what you do, you don't have to write perfect, beautiful words. Just write the truth. Be sincere. Come from your heart. Be real. If you can really help people, just simply let them know that you understand their problem and you have a solution for it. And to give you a call or go to your website, to check it out. And if it resonates for you, then wonderful, let's work together. And if not, I wish you the best. And that's how you write copy, from the heart. Compelling copy comes from the heart, comes from emotion, comes from feeling. And to have that, you have to understand what your client is going through. And then just write to them as if you would talk to them. And that's how you do it.
All right, my friends, how was that video? I hope it was very valuable for you. You got a lot out of it. Compassion, that's a key word that we like to use when we're writing copy. And as Harv mentioned in the video, I've been training with him to write copy for the last 8 years, and it's been nothing short of amazing to see the difference of where I started, not knowing anything about copywriting and just coming out of, college a couple of years before that, and actually majoring in marketing, not learning anything about writing copy or compelling copy or copywriting and communicating and talking with compassion at all, not knowing any of that, to starting to work with my dad later on after my first business, and then learning how to write copy when I was terrible in English with grammar and spelling. I'm still not very good. It doesn't matter if you're good at grammar or spelling for being a good copywriter. You just need to be able to connect with the person you're talking to resonate with them, to understand what they're going through. And if you can communicate that in an authentic way, you'll become a great copywriter. So many students come into our program wanting to be great marketers. They understand that without marketing, you have no customers. With no customers, you have no money. And with no money, you have no business. So marketing is the key skill to succeed in business. If you're earning under $1 million a year, it's because you're not marketing in an effective way, and your marketing isn't working to the level it can be working. So if you want to earn more than $1 million a year, the focus of your business needs to be primarily on marketing. But the challenge is most people aren't very good marketers. They are actually poor marketers. They don't learn how to market. They don't understand. I had a degree, a business degree, 4 years, a college, and I came out not really knowing how to market in the real world. A lot of theory, a lot of other like memorization, but not really understanding how to put together a campaign to move someone, to attract the right person, to bring the right quality lead to me, to be able to move them to a sale and exchange money together. So I never really learned that, and most people never do. And the people that try to teach marketing tend to teach a lot of tactical stuff that works for maybe a year, maybe a couple years, but then tends to fade out when the trends do. So what Harv has put together is a systemized program that will help you actually create a real marketing program, a real marketing system in your business based on principles, things that never go away unless humans go away. So it's human psychology that we use in the marketing program. So Harv created this program called the Wealthy Marketer. In that, there's a whole module on copywriting. He gives his templates for how he writes his copy. These templates are gold and things that we use on an ongoing basis so that we can stay true to the rules and systems and guidelines that Harv has created and what he's known for. So in the Wealthy Marketer, you get obviously the module on becoming a pro copywriter and learning how to write compelling copy. That's one of the modules, but you also get an in-depth understanding of how to create a real marketing system for your business. I know one of the big challenges for our students is lead flow. Now, how do I get leads into my business on a consistent basis? It's just not enough. Well, one of the main reasons why that's happening is because the message that you're putting out there isn't clear and concise in attracting the right person. So once you understand how to get in front of the right person, how to identify that right person, how to find them and then market to them to attract them to you, and then how to write compelling copy so that you can actually close the sale or get them to know, like, and trust you, then your marketing will really start to work. It will start to work as a system meaning a repeatable process that gets you the similar result. That's what I mean by a system. If you don't have a marketing system, you don't have a business, all right? So you want to be able to know that every month, if you're doing this marketing system, the process, that you're bringing in an X amount of dollars so that you can get off this hamster wheel of where is my next sale coming from? Where's my next sale coming from? Looking one day where it's good, some days it's crap, and you're like, oh my God, what are we gonna do, right? So I understand where you're coming from on that. So if you want to learn more about the marketing program that we have available, all you need to do is go under this video. There's going to be a button to learn more about the Wealthy Marketer program. Right now we have it on special for you to be able to access. We only do this a couple times a year. Next time will be several months away from here. Normally it's $1,000 to get into this program. If you do it live, it's $5,000. But for right now, it's only $297. All right, so go ahead, click the link below, learn more about it, see if it resonates with you, first of all, see if it speaks to you, see if it's one of the needs that you have in your business and in your life. Check it out. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so if for any reason it doesn't fit, your satisfaction, or it's not what you think it's supposed to be, then just email us. We have no problem with that. We want you to experience it. We want you to try it. We want you to love it so that you can feel good about spending your hard-earned money. Let me tell you this. People love this program because it never goes out of style, okay? Things that we're teaching from 5 years ago are still more relevant than they are, they're more relevant today. So understand that this program is not one of those programs where it's going to be like Facebook ads or Google ads or email, which could be completely gone in the next couple of months or completely change. Facebook tends to change all the time. This is the stuff that you can use Facebook's ads to support off. So once you know how to do this, then you can then create all the tactical stuff as well. Another one thing that I want to bring up before maybe you go is some of you might be like, I hate marketing, or can I just hire someone to do this? Can I just hire a director, a marketing manager? The answer is yes, but not right now. And the reason why is because no one knows your business like you know it. And I know you've probably heard that before, but it's true. Hiring someone to come in and just do the things for you without you having a clear understanding of the concept, the methodology, and why they're doing it is a huge mistake that we see with our students. It's why they struggle with hiring great people. They're trying to delegate something completely without any understanding to it. So if you want to really succeed in your business, you need to understand what you're hiring for, why you're hiring that position, and also make sure that you understand what they're doing so you can help them and improve it, or make sure that they're not going down the wrong track. A lot of agencies come out there and they have specialties, right? They have specialties. So let me give you an example. We have a Facebook advertising agency. Would I ever let them create the copy by themselves? Hell no. If you would see the copy that they come out with to me before I even look at it, it's terrible. So imagine that you had no idea about writing copy, no idea about how to put the attractive message out, and you're doing Facebook ads. How much money do you think you're gonna burn from doing that? Let me tell you, a lot. More than you want. Okay, so if you wanna be successful, you need to get the good understanding of how do I present our message in a clear and concise way? How do I know how to do that? And you need to put that work in first. Once you have that work, you go ahead and hire whoever you want, because they can take what you did and then they can just put it on steroids, or they can make modifications. It's so much easier. Telling you from my own experience, it's much easier to write copy or write messaging or write communication when you have a little bit of a start to go from. When I tend to write an email, it's so much easier when I know, taking copy from somewhere else, taking copy from Harv from before, taking copy from what he said before. It's so much easier than starting from blank slate, especially if I don't know what I'm talking about. That's really hard, and that's what agencies are like. That's what people who you're gonna hire from the streets are like. They're not gonna know anything about your business, but you're gonna expect them to be able to represent you, your brand, your message, your problem, your solution in the correct way? I don't think so. So, first of all, you need to understand marketing. You need to build that skill. If you build that skill, understand the concepts, understand the methodology, understand the strategies of what you're doing and why you're doing it, then you can easily teach and show and delegate later on once you know how to do it. So first, get the marketing skills, understand it, start to love it because it is awesome. Start to be able to attract those amazing people, get the quality leads, understand how to convert them into raving fans, and we teach you how to do all of that in The Wealthy Marketer. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and got a ton out of it. We appreciate you and have a great rest of your day.